Brothers, let me ask you a real question. Why would you ever want to marry a woman you can't even be yourself around? Why would you enter a covenant where you have to perform, pretend, and keep up an act just to maintain her interest? Man, today we're talking about why the set apart man must be authentic, genuine, and rooted in who Yahweh created him to be, especially when searching for a wife. But before we dive deeper, man, do me a solid, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe if you're set apart or learning how to become a set apart man. And also set your notifications to all notifications, that way you don't miss out when I'm dropping a new video. Man, thirdly, comment below answering this question. Have you ever felt like you had to pretend to be someone else just to get a woman's attention? Be real, no judgment. Drop your answer in the comment, and include why you felt like you had to do that. Your honesty might help another man wake up. Without further ado, let's talk about it.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
All praise to the Most High Yah Shalom. Thank you for tuning in to another righteous Ruach Spirit-filled episode. Today I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, we live in a world where men are constantly told, act like you have money, even if you don't. Fake it till you make it. Pretend you have options. Fake confidence until she likes you. Just play the game. Society trains men to put on a show, to front, to entertain, to wear a personality that isn't theirs. But here's the issue. A man who pretends eventually gets exposed. The mask always slips. The performance always breaks down. The real you always leaks through. And when it does, most men lose the women, lose their confidence, and damage their identity because they built the relationship on a lie. Scripture says, the integrity and moral courage of the upright will guide them. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 3. Integrity means being whole, true, consistent, and unmasked. Society teaches men to become actors, but Yahweh calls men to be upright. Most men don't pretend because women force them to. Men pretend because they feel insecure. They're afraid that the real them isn't cool enough, isn't attractive enough, isn't rich enough, confident enough, manly enough, interesting enough. But here's the truth. If she doesn't want the real you, brothers, she's not for you. Point blank, period. Pretending is a symptom of insecurity, and insecurity reveals a deeper spiritual issue. Scripture says, for we are his workmen, his own master work, a work of art. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. Yahweh didn't make you average. He crafted you, shaped you, designed you intentionally. If you have to pretend to be somebody else, you are insulting the one who designed you. A set-apart man knows his identity and walks in confidence, not performance. Man, let's keep it 100% real. Even on the show My 600-Pound Life, you see men who can barely walk, fry chicken in the bed, order 2 pizzas for breakfast, can't work, are extremely overweight, have medical issues, struggle mentally, physically, and emotionally. Yet, man, they still have women who ride for them. Why? Because they're being themselves. They're not pretending to be athletes. They're not pretending to be millionaires. They're not pretending to be alpha, ripped, or high value. They are just themselves. Meanwhile, modern men with jobs, cars, health, opportunity, strength are out here faking who they are to attract women. If a 600-pound man can find love being authentic, why are healthy men out here performing? The set-apart man always chooses authenticity over aesthetics, integrity over image, and honesty over hype. Pretending to be someone you're not is not only unnecessary, it's self-destructive. Because once she discovers the real you, which she will, the relationship will collapse. She'll lose all respect for you. When a man pretends to be something he's not, he sets himself up for, number 1, emotional exhaustion. Keeping up an act drains your spirit. You're always on, always calculating, always adjusting. 2, losing yourself slowly. You become whatever she wants you to be and forget who Yahweh made you to be. 3, attracting the wrong kind of woman. Fake behaviors attract fake love. A woman who falls in love with the character you're playing isn't in love with you. 4, crumbling under pressure. The minute stress hits, finances, kids, arguments, the mast breaks. 5, a weak foundation for marriage. Scripture says, unless Yahweh builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Psalms 127 verse 1. A marriage built on pretending is a house built on sand. A set-apart man builds on truth. The set-apart man rejects imitation, performance, and worldly tactics. He knows Yahweh created him with a purpose. His identity is not negotiable. His uniqueness is his strength. His authenticity will attract the right woman. A real woman of Yah does not want a man who performs. She wants a man who is rooted in character, wisdom, integrity, self-control, stability, and purpose. Scripture says the righteous man walks in integrity. Blessed are his children after him. Proverbs chapter 20 verse 7. Integrity starts before marriage. It starts with how you present yourself when you're seeking a wife. If you start in truth, man, you'll reap truth. If you start with lies, you'll reap destruction. Brothers, listen to me. You are enough when you're being who Yahweh created you to be. Not the fake persona, not the performance, not the Instagram version of yourself. The right woman will be drawn to your mission, your character, your authenticity, your spirit, and your walk with Yahweh. The wrong woman will be drawn to the performance. And when the show ends, so will her loyalty. Be yourself. Be genuine. Be authentic. Be set apart. Man, if this message hits your spirit, man, I need you to do these 3 things. Like this video, subscribe for more set apart content, and comment, man, I choose authenticity over performance. The gig is up. Man, let's build up men who walk in truth, live in purpose, and honor Yahweh in everything they do. Once again, this is the set apart man kicking it gun barrel straight. And until next time, stay set apart, stay disciplined, and stay in the word of Yah. Bow.